Get down just for fun. Put your weapon next to mine. Aim it all down the line. Come on over. What's over? Put your weapon next to mine. Aim it all down the line. I shot a certain two. Get down just for you. Put your weapon next to mine. Aim it all down the line. Come on over. What's over?
Put your weapon next to mine.
Put your weapon next to mine.
Sideways. Up. Right. Face. Head. Feet.
Formally established during the War of 1812, the Ordnance Branch's munitions management function traces its lineage all the way back to 1629, when Samuel Sharp was named Master Gunner of Ordnance of the Massachusetts Bay Colony. During World War I, the Ordnance Corps assumed the Army's maintenance management function, and during World War II, assumed its third core function of explosive ordnance disposal, or EOD.
Rise and shine. 6 a.m. and your hand can't make it to the alarm clock before the voices in your head start telling you that it's too early, too dark, and too cold to get out of bed. Aching muscles lie still in rebellion, pretending not to hear your brain commanding them to move. A legion of voices are shouting their unanimous permission for you to hit the snooze button and go back to dreamland. But you didn't ask their opinion. The voice you've chosen to listen to is one of defiance. A voice that says there was a reason you set that alarm in the first place. So sit up, put your feet on the floor, and don't look back, because we've got work to do. Welcome to the grind. For what is each day but a series of conflicts between the right way and the easy way? 10,000 streams fan out like a river delta before you, each one promising the path of least resistance. Thing is, you're headed upstream. And when you make that choice, when you decide to turn your back on what's comfortable and safe and what some would call common sense, well, that's day one. From there, it only gets tougher. So just make sure this is something you want, because the easy way out will always be there, ready to wash you away. All you have to do is pick up your feet.
Here in America, we will have a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Regardless of whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter if you're gay or straight, it doesn't matter if you're black or white or Asian or Indian, or any other ethnic group. It doesn't matter what your country of origin is, or the spelling of your last name. It does not matter if you're Catholic or Protestant, Muslim or Jew, and it doesn't matter if you don't believe at all. It does not matter if you're rich or poor, or common or famous. In this country, in these United States, under those colors of red, white, and blue, in this country, all Americans are created free and equal, and we will rise or fall based on our merit, and we will be judged by the contents of our character, not the color of our skin. That is the core organizing principle of the United States of America, and that is why we fight.
Good morning, distinguished guests, family members, staff, faculty, those viewing via live stream, and graduating soldiers. On behalf of the 832nd Ordnance Battalion Command Team, welcome to the graduation ceremony of the Advanced Individual Training Course. These soldiers have completed training from 9 weeks to 33 weeks in length and will graduate today and join our ranks of Ordnance soldiers. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. For the entrance to the official party, First Lieutenant Navate and First Sergeant Allen, and please remain standing for the invocation given by Specialist Johnson and the playing of the national anthem.
Let us pray. Almighty God, I thank you for your grace and mercy. By that grace and mercy, we observe the graduation of the Army's newest ordnance professionals. As they graduate today and prepare to leave this place, I pray that you will shower them with your love, mercy, and protection. May they experience health and safety and never-ending blessing as they go forth into their Army career. May everything they do bring you honor and glory. I make this prayer in your most holy name.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a warm ordinance for welcome for First Lieutenant Navate.
Good morning, distinguished guests, fellow cadre, family, and friends. On behalf of Lieutenant Colonel Brandon K. Robinson and Command Sergeant Major Kimberly N. Thompson, welcome to the Advanced Individual Training Graduation for the 832nd Ordnance Battalion, here at the Home of Ordnance. I would like to extend a special thank you for the families and friends who will be live stream. Thank you for your continued and unwavering support you have shown your soldiers throughout their training. Soldiers, as one of your many leaders you've interacted with during your time here, it is my honor and privilege to congratulate you for the many accomplishments during your training. You've endured challenging academics in your specialized fields and rigorous physical training, both during PT and in the field at ODX, that have tested your abilities to be physically, mentally, and emotionally resilient. Whether you realize it or not, all the training you've been through, and early mornings and long nights that you've grown accustomed to here, will serve you greatly in your profession as soldiers. Understand that each one of you sitting here today voluntarily raised your right hand and swore or affirmed your allegiance to support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. I challenge you to reflect on this decision, on your decision to serve in this profession, and understand that the decisions you make are a representation of the United States Army and not just yourself. Serve selflessly and diligently as your battle buddies to your left and right and your family and friends back home are depending on you. In closing, I would like to just say one more thing. During the course of your career, prioritize your time. I promise you, there is more than just video games and the bunker you can find you in the barracks to occupy your time. You will get stationed all over the world to places you probably never go to if you were not in the military. Explore, Pick culture, expose yourself to new experiences, and grow as a well-rounded person. Go to school, take classes. Never stop being intellectually curious. Lastly, do not forget about your friends and family back home. They're worried about you, they're worried for you, and I'm sure it'll make their day if you call them every now and then. Soldiers, I wish you the best of luck, and I'm excited for each and every one of you as you enter the next chapter of your lives. Steadfast support, power spare, go Ordnance.
Thank you, Lieutenant Levante. We will now proceed with today's graduation ceremony. Will you please direct your attention to my left as we present the graduates.
Left, face. Forward, march.
In each class, soldiers with the highest academic standings are recognized as a distinguished undergraduate. To be a distinguished undergraduate, a soldier must maintain an academic average above 95%, have the highest academic average of their class, and meet or exceed professional standards of conduct expected of today's soldier. The distinguished undergraduate for class 91 Delta 006-22 is
Private First Class Tisoga Belugu, Army Reserve, with duty in Alabama.
the distinguished undergraduate for class 91 Echo 030-22 is
Private First Class Jared Harden, Ohio National Guard.
the distinguished undergraduate for class 91 Juliet 003-022 is
Private Cisneros Aragones, Fort Sill, Oklahoma.
the distinguished undergraduate for class 91 Paz 001-22 is
Private Colvo, Minnesota National Guard.
To be an undergraduate, a soldier must be in the top 10% of their class, have an academic average of 90% or above, and meet or exceed the professional standard of conduct expected of today's soldier. The undergraduate for class 91 Delta 006-22 is
Private First Class, Koulibaly Zakaria, Colorado National Guard.
the undergraduate for class 91 Echo 030-22 is
Private Victoria Gabay, Fort Bragg, North Carolina.
the undergraduate for class 91 Juliet 003-022 is
Private Gage Olson, Iowa National Guard.
the undergraduate for class 91 Papa 001-22 is
Specialist Kyle Waters, Tennessee National Guard.
In each class, soldiers who score a 540 or above on the Army Combat Fitness Test are recognized as an Iron Soldier. The Iron Soldier for class 89 Alpha 003-022 is
Private Joe Brown, Korea.
the Iron Soldier for class 91 Juliet 003-022 is
Private Giovanni Valenzuela, Army Reserves, with duty in California.
We will now proceed with the presentation of the remaining graduates. Please hold your applause until all the graduates cross the stage.
Specialist Adebayo Adeomi, Army Reserve with duty in Kansas.
Private Dylan Altfather, Alaska.
Left face. Forward march.
Private First Class Caleb Boy, Arkansas National Guard.
Private Aaron Cabo, Army Reserves, with duty in Texas.
Private First Class Milton Carranza, Nevada National Guard.
Private First Class Johnston Cruz, Texas National Guard.
Private City of Fall, Nebraska National Guard. Private First Class Deja Gale, Fort Carson, Colorado.
Private First Class Kyle Helms, Fort Campbell, Kentucky.
Private Justin Humphrey, Fort Polk, Louisiana. Private Jawan Johnson, Fort Bragg, North Carolina.
Private First Class Quaternion Meth, Alabama National Guard.
Private Alex Rios, Oregon National Guard.
Private Anthony Salas, Fort Bliss, Texas.
Private First Class Private Jason Soso, New Jersey National Guard.
Private Ariano Angel, Fort Bragg, North Carolina.
Private Christian Arriaga, Army Reserves, with duty in New York.
Private Cheyenne Bean, Ohio National Guard.
Left face. Forward march.
Private First Class Chandra Bernard, Fort Hood, Texas. Private First Class Joseph Castro Moctezuma, Fort Bliss, Texas.
Private Letitia Collins, Fort Lewis, Arkansas, Washington.
Private Alexander Cross, Louisiana National Guard.
Private Matthew Dillon, Nevada National Guard.
Private Aaron Dozier, Hawaii. Private Oscar Garcia, Army Reserves, with duty in Louisiana. Private Jordan Gardner, Nebraska National Guard. Private First Class Fernando Hernandez, Fort Bliss, Texas.
Private K. Sean Love, Army Reserves with duty in Pennsylvania.
Private Matthew Scory, Fort Bliss, Texas.
Private Terry Riggs, Alabama National Guard.
Private First Class Gregory Rio, Massachusetts National Guard. Private Nathan Rivera, Connecticut National Guard.
Private Jorge Sanchez, Hawaii. Private Joseph Sidden, Alabama National Guard.
Private Noah Tella, Fort Bragg, North Carolina. Private Zachary Blankenship, Fort Bragg, North Carolina.
Private Noah Bug, Fort Bliss, Texas.
Private First Class Christian Cowan, Fort Carson, Colorado.
Private First Class Candy Coley, South Dakota National Guard.
Private Serafin Lerma, Fort Lewis, Washington.
Private Astor Rutland, Hawaii.
Private Gavin Taves, Italy.
Private Darren Valdez, Fort Bragg, North Carolina.
Private First Class Justin Agoto, Fort Campbell, Kentucky.
Specialist Eliud Aleman, Army Reserve, duty in Texas.
Private Antonio Ferraro, Fort Campbell, Kentucky.
Private Alec Hooker, Army Reserves, with duty in Indiana.
Private Ronima Joseph, Virgin Islands National Guard.
Private First Class Joel Muniz, Hawaii National Guard.
Private Marcos Pina, Oregon National Guard.
Private First Class Marcellus Powers, Mississippi National Guard.
Private Carl Settle, Fort Lewis, Washington. Private First Class Anthony Taylor, Illinois National Guard.
Private First Class Sean Vang, Minnesota National Guard.
Private Andrew Domek, Fort Bliss, Texas.
Private James Hancock, Fort Stewart, Georgia.
Private Damaris Madrid, Fort Hood, Texas.
Private Drayshawn Metz, Idaho National Guard. Private Jack Woolley, Fort Hood, Texas.
Private Curtis Burton, Korea.
Specialist Abimael Dominguez Bay, Korea.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a well-deserved round of applause for today's graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, First Lieutenant Devante will now deliver the Ordnance Corps investiture. The Ordnance Corps investiture officially induct these soldiers into the Ordnance Corps.
On your feet.
The soldiers of these graduating classes are hereby inducted into the United States Army Ordnance Corps under the United States Army Regimental System, and are invested with the responsibility of ensuring regimental continuity through furthering the qualities of professionalism, pride, and esprit de corps, which have made the Ordnance Corps the epitome of service to the line, on time. Given this 26th day of January 2022, on behalf of Michael B. Baylor, Brigadier General, United States Army, Chief of Ordnance. Go Ordnance!
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the newest members of the Ordnance Corps. Family and friends of today's graduates, on behalf of the 832nd Ordnance Battalion Command Team, we extend our thanks and appreciation to you for the support you're giving the graduates during this important phase of their training. Graduates, please give the family member and friends viewing via live stream a well-deserved round of applause. For the remaining audience, please stand for recitement of Ordnance Creed, playing of the Ordnance Song, Army Song, and exit of the official party.
Ordnance Creed.
As an ordnance soldier of the United States Army, I will utilize every available talent and means to ensure that superior mobility, firepower, and communications are advantages enjoyed by the United States Army over its enemies. As an ordnance soldier, I fully understand my duty to perform under adverse conditions, and I will continually strive to perfect my craft. I will remain flexible so that I can meet
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending the 832nd Ordnance Battalion graduation ceremony. You are invited to the Ordnance Corps and to the United States Army. Steadfast with support, power to spare, go Ordnance! Go Ordnance! Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's ceremony.